something. Shh. We shouldn't be talking about this.
Hi everybody, and welcome back to episode number 9.
That's one way to start us off, I guess. Cute. Yeah, episode 9. Our rounding on all things Christmas and holidays, as Christmas is this Wednesday.
It is.
It's within
Hence
reach.
all our Christmassy outfitness going on.
Yeah. So hopefully you've bought all your gifts, or you're
Unlike
buying
us.
them.
Yes.
Who knows? Oh well.
Yes. I did
Hopefully
hear
you
that
found
this.
some cute wrapping paper,
Yes.
Or gift bags.
or those
Or
two.
Bags are
yes.
not lazy.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
They're convenient.
They're
They are
convenient. And reusable is the best part.
They are.
That's so true.
But if you're some
Which
people,
means they help so good.
Catherine, so is wrapping paper.
That's
You're welcome.
Ooh, that drives me crazy.
You're welcome.
I don't know.
No.
I was thinking about that today.
No.
No.
Looking at a beautifully wrapped gift, you know?
I guess.
No, I agree.
I mean, like,
Beautifully
having,
wrapped
like,
paper.
a mixture, though. Like, if you had, like, some gifts and, like, some wrapped gifts, like, some paper, like, you know,
I
bags.
also think, though, that
on
bags
tree.
cost more.
They
Yes,
do.
but they're usable.
But again, like, Tia
Yeah,
said,
but imagine looking at the same bag over and over every single Christmas.
it could just be, like, a generic
It's got a different
bag.
gift
It doesn't
inside. I
matter.
don't think it
Yeah.
matters.
And it doesn't
Yeah.
even mean you have to, like, use it for the same person every year.
It's all about the aesthetics, guys.
Okay.
Christmas really is, though. You're not wrong, Sully. I get it.
That's true.
Okay, if you do a gift, if you do a bag, it has to be like the tissue paper and everything has to be like beautiful inside,
Beautiful.
and you have to have the card perfectly adjusted in there, so it's like, yeah.
But
no,
can
it
we,
has
like,
to be
nix
pristine.
this tying the handles together? Because no one can ever get them untied. It just
Yes.
becomes a nuisance.
Yes,
So if you
I
are
agree.
using a gift bag out there, I don't even care if it's not for Christmas. It could be for any other holiday celebration, whatever. Don't you dare tie those handles together.
True.
I'm gonna have to agree with that. Yeah.
Oh, and don't use the confetti stuff.
Oh, that gets everywhere.
Yeah, it does get everywhere,
And you can't reuse that.
No,
Just use
Not
tissue
well.
paper.
just use tissue paper. Just tissue paper.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I'm glad we can agree on that.
Yeah. But yeah.
But yes.
There's nothing more aesthetically pleasing, though, than the Christmas presents sitting in piles under the Christmas tree.
No, I fully agree. But I think also, like Judge was saying, like a little like mix of wrapped and bagged
Suppose.
looks nice too.
Because they don't even have to be like, okay, don't even think of like the small bags. So think of like large bags with like a whole bunch of
No,
other
I know,
wrapped
but
kits,
those ones even
like,
cost more.
I like small bags actually.
And also
Big
the small
presents
ones
should be
tend to have
wrapped.
the cuter designs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense. You have
But
no
the thing is
room in
if
the
you also
bag.
just get generic bags, you can reuse them for any occasion.
But then they're not
but they're
special.
boring.
Yeah. There's no
We're getting
room
real
here.
picky here right now.
Seriously, you're all like, the bags are too expensive, but if I'm gonna buy them, they can't be just generic, so they're gonna cost more.
Correct.
Yes.
That's
Like,
the reason they
make
cost
it make
too
sense.
much.
Your 2 + 2 is not equaling 4 here.
Okay, I don't like generic bags because either like the generic ones also tend to just be cheaper quality as well.
Yeah.
Like their quality just tends to be bad because they're like it's just like a one-use kind of thing. Because nobody really cares about the generic ones, which is sad. But nobody does. And then the cute ones with all the prints and all that cost like $10-15 for a big bag and like $5 to $10 for a smaller one.
Yeah, this is true.
And then at that point, I might as well go buy the cute wrapping paper.
Yeah. No, that's why I said small bag.
Keep it in the Amazon box. You'll throw everyone off. That's free wrapping.
Now, if we're talking about aesthetically pleasing,
I don't know what you mean. You cannot tell me if you didn't see a pile of Amazon boxes with your name on it, that would not be so enticing to you.
It depends
would
on
be
how
like,
big the pile.
let me get in there. I don't
You
even
know what
even
that
if
tells
there's a
me,
pile.
Judgin?
There's one sitting at my door. I'm like, yes.
Yeah,
Like, I
do you know what that
it
tells
is, but
me?
yes.
You have a shopping addiction. That's what that tells me. Because the Amazon boxes, I don't care.
Open
Especially if they're at my door, I know what it is. I'm like, oh, finally it got here. Like,
Not you saying finally it got here
I
about
know.
Amazon. That's crazy.
Yeah. Although I will agree with that. It's like I click like order or whatever, like, and then I'm like, okay, when's it coming? Oh, tomorrow? Really? That's so far away. I can't get it right now.
okay, but where I am in Illinois, like, I don't get things. Most of the things I don't get next day. A lot of stuff takes a couple of days to get there, so it's like,
Oof.
I know. As opposed to like
it's
when
a
we were
hassle,
younger, it
Sully.
took like weeks.
Yeah,
Exactly. UPS and FedEx and UPS, they all still take
oops,
weeks. Yeah, I call them UPS. I don't call them UPS. No, UPS.
oops.
Although, you know what doesn't make sense to me is like, you know how Amazon like gives you the option now to like pick up at like a warehouse near
Yeah.
you? Half the time that takes longer to like be able to go pick it up than if they just shipped it to me. Like that does not make sense.
I've never
Really?
even tried the option because I said I'm not going anyway. So
Because I've tried that. I've tried that like at the beginning of the day. I'm like, oh, maybe I can just like pick it up after work or whatever. And it's like, oh no, you can't pick it up till like tomorrow. And I'm like, why? And then it's like, but you can like get it shipped by tomorrow morning. And I'm like, well, okay, yeah, sure, I'll do that. Let me have someone come out to my house then and deliver it. Like I thought y'all trying to save money here, but I guess not.
Speaking of Amazon, I just want to throw in a quick little plug that you can, for free on your behalf, thank your driver and they get a little tip from Amazon. So if you are using Amazon during the holidays, please do that because they are
During any
working
time
a
of the
lot.
year.
Yeah, any time of the year, but especially now. I feel as though it's especially important.
Busy, yes. It's
Yeah.
very sad. Their working conditions are very sad.
Yeah.
So shout out to the Amazon workers.
Yes. And if you
I'm
have like
sorry
Alexa, you just have to be
for some
like,
people's shopping
Alexa,
addictions.
thank my driver, and it will do it for it. You don't pay anything. Yeah.
Not a penny.
So
But they get one.
do not be a Grinch this holiday season, guys.
Unless if you're the Grinch after his heart grew.
Yes,
Three
three
size.
times its size. Mm-hmm.
Be good
That's a
people.
good lesson.
Don't be Scrooge.
Because you'll get visited from your ghosts of Christmas,
Yes.
past, present, and future.
Yes. It's actually a perfect tie-in into the episode. Talk about some Christmas movies.
Yes,
And whether
and I guess
they're
we
a
can
hit
start
or a miss.
there.
Yes.
I feel like that one's a hit.
It is a hit.
Which one are we talking about?
Scrooge.
Scrooge.
Oh, okay. Christmas
Then
story.
Christmas Carol.
Carol.
I can never remember which one it is. Carol. Okay.
That is a good one. I
It
enjoy
is
that.
a good one. It's a very heartfelt one too.
Correct. I think it's
Yeah.
deeper than what meets the eye kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. For some reason though, like the only version of it I like truly remember watching is the VeggieTales one.
There was a VeggieTales one.
Yes. Wait, what?
I've only ever like the animated one that like
Yeah, that
yeah.
everybody knows.
I only remember the VeggieTale one,
Ma'am?
guys.
What are you on?
Wait, no, there's the VeggieTales one.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay,
Moving
someone
on there.
please corroborate what I'm saying.
I think I remember what you're saying, but actually, on a little spin-off, can I just say the one thing that like I would want to try from any movie in the entire world is that hot chocolate from the Polar Express.
Yes.
I don't know what they did to that animation, but it looks so darn good, and it bothers me every time that she never drinks it, that they never drink it.
Yeah.
I'm like, just take a sip, just take one sip before they take it back. I'm like,
Yes.
I need to know.
Yes.
I need to know what it tastes like.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's another banger,
Okay.
though.
That is
And
a
the
Christmas
music.
movie I would watch even when it's not Christmas.
The
I
music.
do love me the Polar Express.
Oh,
The music is good.
Gosh. I will say the elves kind of creep me out.
They
The
do.
animation
little
style
scary.
overall
It's
is a
the
little.
animation. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
They just look
But-
a little raisiny.
I think also the movie in general has a lot of like weird, mysterious, suspenseful things that you wouldn't
Yes.
expect as much in a
Yeah.
kid.
Yes,
Like the
the
guy
guy on
on
the
the
train. Yeah.
Yes.
Like that's just a little like
Or
is this
like
a kid
the whole
movie?
ticket situation and how he like cuts all those designs, and then there's like
Mhm.
all of it.
Yeah.
But that's the
Yeah.
whole point, right? Because it's
Mhm.
the magic of
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah. If you think about it as an adult, it is a really weird movie that these adults are just taking a whole bunch of kids in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night.
But we won't talk about that.
Mm-mm.
That's not important.
No.
They return them. It's all good.
They do. Yeah.
Not harmed or anything.
True. Almost
You're-
though. I mean, like they literally.
That was their fault, to be clear. If they just kept their butts in their seats, nothing would have happened.
I was talking about when they skidded off into the ice because the tracks were frozen over.
There was that. That was not totally their fault, but they did live.
And they also did not have enough adults to children ratio to be able to manage them
You could
appropriately.
say the same thing about schools, Tegan. Adults to children ratio, you got
I
one
could.
adult to like 30 kids.
I really could.
That's not a ratio.
Correct.
But yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Plus, he probably wasn't getting paid.
Okay.
No.
But the Grinch, since both me.
Yeah, we gotta
and
go back to
Ian
the Grinch. The Grinch
are
is
wearing
also
the
another
Grinch.
banger. I agree with.
But we must discuss which version
I knew that.
is the best version.
Okay,
The
to be clear, there's the
original
original
animated.
animated one. There's the new animated one that they came out with that's more claymation-y, I feel like, but
Yeah.
not. And then there's the live action.
Live action.
And I don't know about y'all, but I really love Jim Carrey as the Grinch. I don't love that movie, but him as the Grinch. Like, if I could take him as the Grinch,
Okay.
plop
Fair.
him into the original animated one, I think that would just be the creme de la creme, because he's so funny, but like
Yeah.
plays the characters.
Those are the characters
so
he
well.
plays well.
Yes. And I don't know, yeah. But like obviously the original live
I
action.
always like Jim Carrey in those roles because that's just I think that's who he kind of is as a person, and so he
Yeah.
plays those roles really well. Like I will forever remember the movie Mask just because he's in it.
He's in it, yeah.
Like, and he plays
That's
that
true.
character so well. Like if it was anyone else, that movie would not be what it is. Like he does make his characters unique and like memorable, and I think that's what's really fun about him. So I will agree. Him, if they had casted pretty much anyone else as the Grinch in that movie, it would have been the biggest flop probably to ever exist. But I still think hands down the original animated Grinch.
I just
is
think
the
the
best one.
original animated Grinch, it just there's a simplistic magic to it, you know?
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
the size of this, like the
Just like the proportions
yeah.
of how everything
Yeah.
is wonky and like
Yeah.
it's like
fun. It's
there's
like
no
how
way that could all
toss
fit
up
on that sleigh
stuff.
kind of thing.
Right.
but-
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or like he tosses stuff up the chimneys and like they like
Yep. Yep.
onto his
Yep.
sleigh and like and then
Mhm.
like his little dog and he's like tilting and then he's like starting to run. It's
Yep.
it's all very cute. It's all
Yes.
very animated.
And I
Yeah.
think there's also an aspect of not as creepy, Because I feel like the Who's in like the
Yeah.
live action is like
A little creepy. Yeah, but the ones in the animated one are kind of cute. Especially little
exactly.
Cindy Lou Who is no
Yeah.
more than
Yes.
2.
Go rat.
She's adorable.
Yeah.
She is adorable.
Yeah.
But in the live action one, she's got to be 8.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's
she's
much
older than that. But I mean, you can't have a 2-year-old acting
Yeah.
that
No,
role.
because
Yeah,
there would be no lines.
no.
Voila!
Me, present, gift.
Please.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
But I do want to point out Jim Carrey in his live action has some iconic moments. And I don't know if you guys know this, but like that
the
one scene when
table?
like yes, he's pulling the tablecloth off the table and then like everything stays in place. Like that wasn't scripted.
Yeah, that
and then, like he
wasn't.
goes back and like knocks it all up.
Yeah.
Like that's
Because
hilarious.
he was supposed to make everything fall off, right?
Yes, yeah. Or like I don't know why, but the scene like when he's like standing in front of the mirror, like getting ready to go, and he's like, "Ooh, ah,
Yeah.
that's it. I'm not going."
Yeah.
or whatever. Or the let's see if I have any time in my day to go or whatever. It's like, oh, lunch with me, and then like blah da da. I'm like, oh, gotta like whatever. And I'm like, that's just so funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just those small little things that you didn't get from the animated one.
They added in the adult
Iconic.
humor.
Yeah. And I think also like the idea of him biting into an onion is just that much more.
Yeah. So true.
Yeah. That is true.
That's so true.
However, the remake of the animated version, I must say, has my now favorite Christmas song in it. So like,
Yeah.
Oh.
I will say
the
all the
Tyler, the
characters in that one
Creator.
look cute.
I haven't seen it. I only know the
Oh.
Christmas song because it's the remake of You're a Mean One, Mr.
Oh
Grinch,
yes, it
the
does
Tyler
have that
Creator
one.
version, and it low
Yes.
key goes hard for me
Oh, I haven't
Why don't
heard
you play
it.
it real
because it's
quick?
more of
I'll
like a
listen-
rap style.
I'll
Yeah.
listen
Play
to
it real
it
quick,
later.
Sully.
I think we'd get
I don't. Yeah.
knocked off this
We had
platform.
this issue
that's
before.
right.
Remember?
Go
Yeah.
look it up on your own,
I'll
kids.
listen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There you go.
Tyler the Creator, You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Although I
Alright.
love the song You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. Like,
Yes. That's a good one.
Yes,
That's a fun.
it is.
It's
I
a
listened
fun
to it on
one.
my
Yeah.
way home today from work. And I went hard. I turned up the volume and everything.
yeah, they play it at my work. love it.
Okay, going back to adult humor. I need us all to
Yeah.
agree what's not adult humor. Elf.
Oh, I hate
Elf
Elf.
is not. It's not
Elf
humor.
is not humor.
It's not
It's just
humor.
like
It's.
if
I
you
know this is
like
gonna
if
be.
you like it. Yep, say it.
Guys, this is literally probably going to be one of the hottest takes ever because I think I've never met anyone other than us who doesn't like the movie Elf. So
That's
we're
what you're
going to be
talking about,
on.
white people. Seriously, every other non-white person I've talked to is always like, I don't see it. I don't see the appeal of Elf. And I'm like, yeah. And every
The Office.
class plays Elf during the holidays. Like,
Yeah.
can you
I
not mix
absolutely
it up?
hate it. It's not funny. It doesn't
Mhm.
make me laugh. It's not even
No.
cute. Like it's
No.
just it's like
And the
why?
storyline's just like blah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my
like
gosh, it's so boring. It's like it's predictable. It's just like why?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
It's kind of like Hallmark movies.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They're the same plot, just different white people.
Yeah, sometimes the same white people.
Because you gotta make that part two.
Like, oh man.
Because
True.
people actually enjoy those movies, and it's
They
like,
do. Some people live
Yeah.
for those.
And
They're just so
I get it if like
corny.
yeah, I get sometimes adult life can be stressful.
Yeah.
Adulting is stressful sometimes, and you need like the whimsical, fake, to take your mind away from it.
I guess.
As long as you're only watching it during the holidays and the rest of the year you're watching normal movies, sure, I'll give you a pass, I guess. But if you say the movies are good, now you're wild.
Yeah. No, if you like just like watch them to get a like little laugh in or like not take it seriously at all, then you're like, yeah, sure. But if you're all like hardcore like Hallmark, like
or the people who cry over it and stuff like that, like
that better be fake because honey, you saw it the moment you saw the two characters in the first minute of the movie.
Like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad she fell for him. He's just such the right guy. He's just so like down to earth, you know. He's not that stuck-up guy from the city. Like that is every Hallmark movie.
Literally,
you knew the plot. You knew the plot.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Can we just say though that Medea though?
Medea.
Oh my gosh.
Because I'm pretty sure Medea's Christmas kind of follows the same plot, but you have Medea humor.
Exactly.
A little bit. Yes, you have Medea humor. But to be fair, unlike all of those other plots, she doesn't like go there and meet the guy. She's already with the guy. True. And no one knows that.
This is true. This is true. Yeah.
So it's more like a backwards take on it.
Yeah.
But yes.
No, yeah.
Very funny.
Yeah, it is very funny because you have Medea.
That one's funny and it's cute.
And it's very cute.
If you haven't seen a Medea movie, please do yourself a service and go watch it.
It's on Netflix.
Pull yourself from Elf.
Seriously.
Go watch Medea movie.
Yes.
You'll learn what humor is.
Yeah. Yes, you will.
Speaking of Netflix, though. Yes. Speaking of Netflix, though, they released a new Christmas movie this year that's more of a suspense thriller. I can't remember what it's called. I watched it, and for the life of me, I can't remember what it's called. But it's like this guy. Good? Yes. No, I really liked it, actually. It's like this guy. Carry On. It's called Carry On.
Oh, that.
The Netflix app.
I just
if you haven't seen it, I think you should watch it. It's Christmas in the sense that it takes place on Christmas Eve, and so there's the whole sense of like wanting to spend time with family and stuff. But it's not like a super Christmas movie. Like it's not that focused on it. But it's like a suspenseful. It's like this guy works as like a security TSA guy at an airport, and he wants to move up the ladder, so he gets up to a new position. But because he took this position, he gets in an unfortunate position where he now has to help people get something across security that is not good. And it's just like
this whole spiral.
It's it's different because I feel like I haven't seen a movie like that in a while, and it's done pretty well. It has good actors in it. I feel like it's good. Yeah. Nice. And it's almost a plot that makes you think they carry it out too long or like overdo it, but I think they did it pretty well in the movie.
Nice.
So, if you haven't seen it, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's on Netflix. I already said that, but
as you said,
clarify.
But it's okay. You can never hype Netflix up too much.
Nope. I never will, because I will always remember when we first had Netflix, and it was you went online and you chose what you want and you got the DVD to your house.
Yes.
And you only got like one or two at a time was max.
You got one at a time. You got one at a time, and then you send it back to get the next one. You just send it back
to get the next one. And that's what Netflix was at the time for all you children who were born like 2010 later. That's what Netflix used to be.
And then you could access it though. Like they would give you the DVD to like put like on like your PlayStation or in the Wii.
In the Wii,
you could access it from there on their database, but they didn't have any like good movies or shows on there. I don't even know if they
didn't have shows. It was all movies.
It was all movies.
All movies at the time.
And everything took forever to load.
Yeah. And then shortly after that, what was it called?
Redbox.
Redbox started, and then we got rid of our Netflix because it's essentially the same idea, but you could go to the Redbox.
Yep, and select what you
and get
want.
it.
You can pick more than one, and yes.
So
Remember
I
those
feel
days?
like we're dating ourselves so badly right now.
Yeah, thanks, Tegan.
Yeah.
But no, I genuinely feel like if I was a year younger, I wouldn't remember Netflix at that stage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you probably
that's
wouldn't
fair.
Like
have.
even probably 6 months younger, I wouldn't remember. I guess
Yeah.
put me in the next year.
You
or
probably
something.
barely remember it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to say. Is that I
Yeah.
barely remember it, and if I
remember
were
that.
born like any later, I
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
wouldn't.
No,
Yeah.
I remember it. Such
That's
fond
crazy.
memories.
Yeah.
Because I remember thinking like we got rid of it, and then it was like a year later, everything like blew up with Netflix, and they actually got good. And I'm like, why didn't we keep it?
Yeah. I think it was a little bit
She
more
got
than a year
And
stuck
it
in
took
later,
it.
but
forever
yeah.
to like get it back.
But yeah, they finally fixed
Imagine
their
the people
life
who got
and
stock before, like modern Netflix.
yeah. Bro, and if they kept that, oh my gosh. But that's the same, you could say the same thing with people who got Zoom or something too
Yeah.
before the pandemic.
Speaking of like buying things from like, because Redbox would always be in like Cub and whatnot, you know, like that's where we would always go get it. You can buy Bitcoin at Cub now.
Oh? What?
Yeah.
For those of you who are
can
not from
buy-
Minnesota, Hub Foods is a
Yes.
grocery store.
Yeah.
It is the best grocery store to exist, just so you know. But it's only in Minnesota. So
24/7.
it is open 24/7. And it's got like
Amazing.
all the things you could possibly need.
Everything.
Pretty
So
much everything you need. Quite literally.
I miss
Just
Hub
no
Foods.
clothes. I think that's it.
Yeah, no clothes
Because
really.
it's a grocery store.
Yeah.
But bakery items, produce, meat, dairy,
Dog
like,
food, cat
dog
food.
food. Yup.
Yeah. They even
Just
got
medicine,
cooking
hair
equipment.
products,
medicine,
Yep.
hair products,
All
all
of
of
this
it.
stuff.
toiletries, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
if you're,
But yeah,
yeah.
if you're ever
Wait,
in
that's
Minnesota,
actually
go to
wild.
Club and buy Bitcoin.
Yeah,
That's
really
so
weird.
weird.
Just bizarre
what
that you think
reason?
like they
Yeah,
think their
I'm at
target
Cub. Let me
demographic
buy
is
some
in
Bitcoin.
Cub.
Yeah, that is actually really weird.
What? That is odd. Yeah. Who knows? Unless it's like next to like the lottery ticket
No,
machine or what.
it's over by like where the Red Box used to be.
Oh,
If
yeah.
it's still there,
Okay,
I
that's
don't
weird.
actually know if the Red Box is still there. Never mind.
I don't
Probably
think
not,
so.
to be
I feel like
honest.
those
I
are
don't even
kinda
know if Redbox
dwindling.
exists anymore.
I think it does.
I
feel
think
like
it does.
I've seen an ad for it,
Oh,
but I feel like they're not.
they're probably not doing too well. They're becoming blockbuster.
That kind of sucks. I know. Yeah. Oh my God, Blockbuster. That's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
That go down memory lane for, but we don't
Yeah.
have to go there. Now we're just
Yeah,
dating
then you'd
ourselves
really be
further.
aging yourselves because
Yeah.
now I'm no longer a part of that one. So
What? Alright,
Yeah, she wasn't
I'm
there for that.
not gonna
Absolutely
say
not.
it. Just the joy of being able to walk in that
I
store.
remember when ours shut down,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh my gosh, where are we gonna get all our movies now?"
It was quite the thing. It's like, what? Now we have to buy everything?
Yeah.
Like, what? No. Yes, I know. VHS tapes and they also had CD. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyhow, going back to movies, one
Yes,
that
Christmas
I
movies.
kind of like is Home Alone. I don't love it, but like every few years, definitely could pull that one out and watch it. It's got some humor, a little childlike. No,
No, I'm not a fan of it personally.
it also feels
they
so
made too
unreal.
many of them.
Okay, I'm not talking
Yeah.
about like the whatever 2, 3, whatever
You
they
just
got
mean the
going
first
on.
one.
I'm just
No,
the
I know,
first one,
but like it does kind of hurt the movie, you know, like when when a movie's good, then it's good.
Yeah.
But it's like when you keep doing it, and then you're like, okay, nope, I enjoyed it because it was a new concept.
Yeah, that's true.
And then all of a sudden you did too
They're
much.
redoing it.
It was like Toy Story.
Yeah.
Toy Story was fine.
Yeah.
It was good. And then
Yeah.
there's Toy Story 2, 3, 4. it just
Now they're making
didn't
another
stop.
Yeah. You can really only forget about the same child so many times before it actually just becomes a real concern. Actually, more than once is a genuine concern.
It is a genuine concern. I know.
At the airport
Yeah.
Seriously.
in the next state.
And
now.
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry. If I was Kevin and my family was going to Paris, you bet your butt I'm getting in that car or I'm picking up the phone like, y'all forgot me. Come back now. I'm getting on that flight and I'm going. That just shows how much privilege this child had
Yeah.
to be like, oh, Paris, I'll just stay home. They forgot about me. It's chill.
Okay, so I've only seen the movie like in full once or twice. How many kids does the family actually have?
Like
It's like,
6.
well, it's a trip for 9 people, but it's not like all of their kids. It's like cousins.
Okay,
and
so this
stuff
isn't
like
like
that.
a cheaper by the dozen situation.
No, it's not like a cheaper by the dozen situation. It's like an
Okay.
extended family trip, but Kevin's dad paid for all 9 people to go.
Okay, so
To Paris.
the parents should genuinely be able to keep track of their kids.
Yes.
That's concerning. That's concerning.
Yeah. But I genuinely do think that just the first movie is solid. Because, it was a new concept. It hadn't been done before. And it was kind of intriguing.
Yes.
And
it really also brought a little bit of awareness to the fact that you should be telling people you're going out of town for an extended period of time. Otherwise, they're going to come rob your house.
That's actually a good point.
So.
Yeah, because that was probably right around the time that it was like before people would leave their doors unlocked and it didn't matter. And then like it became an issue and people started locking their doors.
Yeah.
Well,
people watch this movie like, oh, that's a good idea. Let me go rob people's houses when they're gone. But no, now it's become a thing. I don't know if you've heard. It's become a thing where like people will break into your car at the airport and take your garage door opener and like go to your house.
How do they know where you
and get to your house through your garage?
Like based on your license plate?
No, because I'm pretty sure most people just have like some sort of like mail or like their insurance card or something like that, like or their even registration in like the glove box or something that like has your address on it. And so they take the garage door opener and then they
Oh my god. Why is this world not safe anymore?
Seriously. So now it's like recommended, like if you're gonna park your car somewhere, like don't leave a garage door in there.
Which is fair.
Yes.
Thankfully nowadays cars have the built-in programmable like buttons on there, so you can't just like take that.
The car.
But I guess it also goes to show like, because having like your license and registration on you, like if you get pulled over and stuff like that, you need it.
Yeah.
You're required to have it.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, like, registration's always been on paper that you've had to have.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like, we have QR codes nowadays, guys. Like, give the police officer QR scanners.
Well, even like your
and have us have a QR code on
your
phone.
insurance. Like your insurance card, that's like usually all online now. Like they don't exist to print off anymore.
Yeah. I think you can get it printed off.
You can get it printed off.
Because I definitely have a printed off insurance card.
Yeah. But like
I think
usually they just like you can request a printed off one. Otherwise they just give you like the one you can add to your wallet or something. Yeah.
Which just makes more sense because everybody has their phone on them nowadays.
Right. Exactly.
And it's like, I mean, having the option for a paper copy is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Because there are people who don't want to deal with technology and will choose that option.
Yes.
But for the people who are willing, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But then I guess it is one more thing that you just have on one thing. And it's like, then if that goes bye-bye, then you have nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's true. Although they can look up your insurance from their car.
Yeah, they can. So. Doesn't mean they will. Or that they don't want you to pull it up for them anyways.
Yes.
Especially if you're not of a certain complexion.
Facts. Facts on facts. Oh well, does anyone have another Christmas movie?
Oh, I completely forgot we were talking about that.
I feel like I had one.
I don't think so. We can move into the next topic if we want to.
But I feel like there's more Christmas movies. I'm so confused.
Oh yeah, there's more. Definitely more Christmas movies.
There
I
are
thought,
more.
Jasmine, you were naming a whole bunch.
I
before you said
know. Why can't I think of any of them right now?
it. Gosh, what is a classic Christmas movie that people want?
A Charlie Brown's Christmas.
Yeah,
Who's
I think
that?
people do watch that.
The little.
I
Charlie
haven't
Brown
seen that in a
tree.
while.
That's the one
so I'm like,
I'd always be watching in school, bro.
Yeah, because that's what they always
That's
pull
true.
up.
And there's a shorter one, so it's
It's
like,
just so
Yeah, so it, like,
annoying. It's like,
lasts
can't we
just,
watch
like-
something else?
Okay, I don't know if you guys have seen this one or seen it recently, but there's always like a debate whether The Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie. Do you remember that movie? So it's like,
I can only think of the one with the corpse bride for some reason.
no, so this one has like it's like this like skeleton named Jack, and like he like lives in Halloween land, and like he like hatches this little plot to like go to like Christmas land almost, and like because like he stumbles upon it, and then he's like, oh, like let me bring like Halloween or Christmas to Halloween town, and so like he goes there and he like steals things and like pretends to be Santa while he's there and stuff, and like anyhow, so it's like this like mixture of two holidays. And so everyone's like, well, it's a Christmas movie. And then other people are like, no, it's a Halloween movie and stuff like that. So I don't know.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've actually ever seen this movie.
No?
I 100% know the movie you're talking about, but I don't think I've ever actually seen it.
Yeah,
I think that was me until
movie.
recently. We watched it in high school for some class. We voted on it and we watched it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw it in high school and
That's
then like
so weird.
rewatched it like a few years
But I
ago.
genuinely think that it's a Halloween movie just based on the fact that it is like
Yeah,
Halloween
sounds like
originally
one.
that goes to
Yeah.
try and because they
Yeah.
realize that Christmas gets more hype or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And that it's much nicer over there
Nicer.
and stuff like
Mhm.
that. And that's why
Yeah.
they try and imitate Christmas. That's the reason I'm saying it's a Halloween movie.
Yes. That is true.
Agree. So
Yes.
the Claus movies.
Oh, Santa Claus.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, and this might be unpopular, but all them Santa Claus movies, even like the 2, 3, perfect, beautiful. All those should
Oh,
have
I
been
thought you were
made.
gonna say the other thing.
Nah,
Yeah.
because when you bring Jack Frost in, you're like, oh no, a villain. He froze them. You know, it really brings you into the movie, and you're all like, I needed this. I needed this.
Yeah.
What about
Go ahead.
sorry, like what's it called? Rise of the Guardians?
Oh.
Oh,
The
Yeah,
one that
I know
has,
you're
like,
talking about.
Jack Frost mixed
Yeah,
with
they-
Sandman and like
Yeah, because that's the one where the boy
the-
falls into the
yeah.
pond and
Yeah.
he becomes Jack Frost, right?
yes.
Mhm.
Is that a
Would
Christmas
that I count
movie?
that as a Christmas movie?
Yes.
Oh,
It takes
you
place
would?
during Christmas time,
It does. Okay.
and
Sure.
It
I mean,
does,
okay, I
yeah.
guess like the villain isn't much of like a Christmas villain. It's just like the shadow monster or whatever.
Yeah.
But-
Santa is in the movie.
But Santa
Santa-
is in the movie, and all of his little elves.
Because it
and
is during
all
Christmas
the-
time.
I think
Because
during
he's like,
Christmas time.
because it's all about if they believe or not.
Yeah,
And
'cause
all
he
the
has
lights go out on the globe, yeah.
Oh.
So it is a Christmas movie.
Yes.
That's a good one.
That is a good one, actually. That movie underrated. I feel like. I feel
Mhm.
like people don't talk about that movie very
No,
much.
I don't feel like it got
so many
hype when it
people
came
do.
out either. Like,
Yeah.
not that much at least.
Mhm.
And I
No,
think that's
it's really
like
cute.
I'm not a big animated movie kind of person, but I actually really like that movie.
Yeah, I'd agree.
That movie is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I totally forgot about that movie.
I did too. Good one.
She
Zoe.
just brought up
Good
Jack
point, Zoe.
Frost, and I was like,
I did.
Yeah.
That's true.
Good point. But yes. I think I would also, going back to the Klaus movies though, I think I would agree that all three of them were done well.
well,
Like,
exceptionally well.
yeah. Like, did the sequels need to be made? No, not necessarily. But unlike other sequels that are in that similar position, I think they did them in a very good way that they stand on their own.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's, yeah.
Like the plot didn't feel forced
Yeah.
for the sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they're just pulling stuff out of thin air. Like they actually had a decent storyline with
Yeah.
it. Yeah, a good progression.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
I did like those movies a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have to rewatch.
Yeah.
I think we've covered most of them now.
I think so.
I
I can't
There's
think of any
definitely
more
probably
now.
more. Oh,
yeah.
You know what's one we haven't brought up, and it's less on like the happy days and more on like ooh, is Gremlins. That is a Christmas movie.
Is that really?
Mm-hmm. It is. It takes place during Christmas time.
You don't remember Gremlins?
Wow, that one scared me growing up.
You don't remember the little gremlin guys, and if you fed them after midnight, they turned into these creepy little
And they
monster
couldn't be
things?
wet. They couldn't get wet either.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Let me pull up that picture because no way you don't remember this. I remembers
Own
this.
movie.
Like, do I know what you're talking about? Like, yeah. But, like, I don't remember the movie.
These
Yeah,
little
that's a
guys.
Christmas movie.
Like, again, I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember the movie.
Okay. Oh,
Is what I
okay.
was saying.
Oh. Yeah, because there's even a sequel for that one too. You remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even remember that it took place during Christmas, but
Yeah.
I really liked that movie as a kid. That probably like was foreshadowing to my love for horror movies, but
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
but
I guess so.
it's a 1984 film solely, so while I think it's a good movie, it's definitely the special effects are gonna be something.
What if they did a remake on it, though?
I would love a remake on that, actually. I think that's a movie that
would be
could
a good
use a
one.
remake. That would be a good like if there was going to be a remake, I want it to be on a movie that hasn't been remade in decades. Like,
Yeah.
and that would be a good example of one. And I feel like that's one where like special effects now would make the movie so much better.
Yeah, that's true.
Like it's a movie that could genuinely be remade and done better than it was in the past.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Agreed.
Okay.
So, to a producer out there,
producers, directors, take the idea.
figure it out.
Yes.
Please.
Give us that live action remake.
But I think that covers most of the Christmas movies that we've watched.
I think so. I think that's really covered it.
I think that's as much as we've got.
Yeah. I know there's a lot more, but our family's not big on Christmas movies, so.
Oh.
No.
So that's all we've got.
I know that's what people tend to do on Christmas Eve, and I'm like, oh no, we're just cooking.
Yeah.
Eating games, that's us.
Yeah, that's us.
But yeah, Christmas movies, I'm sure they're great too.
Yeah.
I know.
But no, speaking of eating, what belongs at the Christmas table?
Yes, what belongs?
And what do we finally need to say? Get it out of here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think Christmas, unlike, sorry, I don't know if that just like made a really loud noise.
No, it was fine.
I think Christmas, unlike Thanksgiving, is a little more lenient with the foods that can be had, especially people who are from different ethnic cultural backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess are we just gonna talk like a classic American Christmas dinner?
I really don't know what that looks like, but I do want to say.
Okay.
if you are eating the same stuff that you had at Thanksgiving,
That's a problem.
Oh, that's wrong.
Especially if it's
Mm-mm.
turkey. If you're
You're
eating
having
turkey
figure
on
your life
Christmas,
out.
You're having stuffing again?
Figure your life out.
Something's
No,
wrong.
come on. Use the creative juices you got up here.
Like, come on
We
now.
can make a new meal, guys.
We
Come
can do
on.
better.
We can do it. You can
Yeah.
do it.
Like,
Please.
I agree.
And if you
Like,
can't, pick a different ethnicity food to go with,
yes,
because
it's not that hard. You want to
Nope.
do a taco night
you
instead?
can have
Do it.
anything for
let's
Christmas.
get the taco night.
Anything.
Like, let's just let's be a little more creative.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Both
Let's
for
do
our
it.
brain and for our taste buds.
Because, like, even with us,
Flavor.
like, we do not have what I would assume, like, your typical
Typical.
Christmas dinner. Like,
No,
we don't have it.
We don't.
We
Not
have a
at all.
mile-long list of what we're making, but we don't have anything that other people be having.
No.
Nope. Other than cookies.
Cookies.
Correct.
But even the cookies aren't extremely traditional, so.
No, they aren't.
No, not
Some of
really.
them, maybe more,
Because we
especially
don't
if you
make
think
like
more
that
of our
sugar cookie
Norwegian
with
Like
the
side.
little
snickerdoodle
kiss in
as
the
well.
middle.
But
Those are
we should
weird,
this
though.
time.
Oh,
Yeah.
you like
Yeah,
can't
the peanut butter blossoms.
Is that what
Because
they're
it's a
called?
peanut butter cookie with chocolate. Are you kidding me right now?
Oh, it is?
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was a
Yeah.
sugar cookie.
I don't think the one I had was peanut butter, so.
Oh. Well, I think the
I distinctly remember a very
typical
plain
ones,
cookie
huh?
with just chocolate in the middle.
Well, then that wouldn't be fun because then at that point you might have a little chocolate chip cookie where the chocolate's evenly distributed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
that's fair.
No, like I've always been jealous of the people who like have a whole cookie day where they're just like
Yes!
making
yeah.
cookies.
They just
that
make
looks like so much
cookies.
fun.
So this
Yeah.
year,
Maybe we should do
wink,
that.
wink, nudge, nudge. Hee hee hee. I may or may not have 9 cookies already on the recipe doc,
I did see that. I looked at that and I was like,
I do.
but I
we
still
got
want
more cookies than food on here.
So
That sounds
far, yeah.
awesome.
Because again, we tried to set up a time and it didn't work out. Anyways, that's besides the point right now. Food. What food? What food? What food? You know?
Honestly, I think it just, like we've said, it goes based off what your cuisine type is like.
Let's see. Let's ask
Like-
Google what a typical
Yeah.
Other
Christmas
than what
dinner
your
I think
typical
ham is a
thing
very
is on-
traditional thing for Americans to have
Yeah.
at Christmas.
Just as long as it wasn't just Thanksgiving repeat.
But a lot
Like-
of people have turkey for Thanksgiving, so ham tends to be a little more classic
Yeah.
for Christmas, I feel like. I may be wrong.
Oh, that's so funny.
What's funny?
Because I forgot to put a space between A and typical.
Oh, an atypical, and so
Yeah,
Google
it
was
changed
like,
the meaning of that real quick.
yeah.
And I saw, like, it said something about a beef Wellington, and I said, typical?
No, ain't no way, because Gordon
Oh,
Ramsay have a
guys,
problem
like,
with all of those.
Guys, it really is like the same. This is sad.
Oh, it's the same.
According
It's the
to
same
Google.
as Thanksgiving.
Yep, it says turkey, glazed ham, mashed potatoes,
Aw.
Christmas
no.
green beans. Not just green beans this time, Christmas green beans.
What are Christmas green beans?
Eggnog.
Can someone
Can we
please
talk
clarify?
about
Oh.
eggnog?
At least cornbread wasn't on
Okay.
the list. Or the cranberry sauce.
No, cranberry sauce was on the list just a little
Oh,
bit
never
further down.
mind.
Sorry.
Okay, eggnog. Yes. I personally have not tried it, but I did see a video of someone make it homemade, and I won't lie, the homemade version looks like it actually could taste pretty good.
Okay.
But the stuff I see in stores, not good.
yeah,
So
no, not good.
It's just, okay, I think what throws me off is how thick it is.
yeah,
Mm.
it is thick.
Why is it that thick?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That just doesn't seem right. Why are you drinking that? Like, it seems like the kind of thing that's like gonna coat your mouth, and you're gonna be like,
yeah.
Yeah.
or like be like like, you know those
Yeah.
things that like leave an aftertaste for far too long.
Oh yeah.
It seems like one of
Yeah.
those kinds of things, you know?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, that's
Where
fair.
it's like with like almost any other drink, you can drink it and then it's there and then it's gone.
It's gone.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe that's why most people spike their eggnog.
Yeah. I think that's the main reason people drink it is that's the acceptable way to have alcohol.
The only exception for like leaving a taste behind in my mouth for too long is peppermint. Because I just love that, like when I like
minty,
and then it's like,
kinda
ooh, so
coolness,
cool. I
yeah.
love that. I love that feeling. It
Yeah.
feels so cool. It feels so nice.
Yeah. Fully agree on that one.
I love peppermint.
Me too.
Some people be hating on peppermint. Peppermint with chocolate.
Yeah.
And they'd be like,
Yeah.
you want toothpaste with your chocolate? And I'm like, no, I want peppermint with my chocolate. Huh?
Wait, but Dad is that way.
Oh, Dad is that way. Well, he's wrong. So
Okay.
love you, Dad, but you're
Is
wrong.
there a difference between peppermint and just mint?
Well, I think so.
Okay. I personally could not tell you because I feel like they're the same, but
It's like the people when it comes to gum, and they're like, there's the polar mint, there's the spearmint, there's the peppermint. I only like this one. And I'm like, gum is gum, dog. Why we complaining?
I know.
okay. I may be one of those people. I will eat any of the mint gums because mint gum is superior than any other gum. But I do prefer the polar ice gum.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just something about the
Okay,
mint that's
One
like
thing you should try making though this year is peppermint bark.
I would
See,
eat peppermint
personally,
bark.
I've never been a fan of the white chocolate and peppermint bark.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
you
my
just do the
chocolate.
drizzle
People
slowly.
always put the white chocolate and peppermint bark, and I'm like,
Just chocolate.
Just drizzle it.
why is the amount of white chocolate to regular chocolate? Can they
you can
stop
make it your
calling it
own way.
chocolate? Can somebody?
Oh,
can
yes,
somebody
please.
educate these people?
Yes.
Somebody needs to smack them upside the head and tell them white chocolate ain't chocolate.
It's
I'm
not
tired
chocolate,
of
guys.
This gosh darn
You
conversation.
are eating solidified cocoa cream. That is what you're eating.
Correct. Like the thing you put in your hair to make your hair all nice and shiny. You're putting it in your mouth. Okay?
It's not chocolate. You literally have none of like the actual cacao bean
Cacao. You have none of
in
the
there.
cacao bean.
It's literally sugar cream that you're eating. Solidified sugary creamness.
It pisses me off when people are
Not
like, what's your favorite kind of chocolate? And they go, white chocolate. No, shut your mouth
No.
up.
Then you don't
Shut
like
your
chocolate.
mouth up.
Go away.
You must
Don't
hate
want to
life.
hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Like actually,
The people who say, oh, you know, I love me some of that like 70, 75% dark. I'm like, you know what's up.
they do.
You know what's
because
up.
that's it right there. That right there. If you go any further than that, you get too bitter.
It's too much. It's too much.
But that right there is just the perfect
It's
sweet
beautiful.
spot.
However, darker than that for baking is
Oh yes, for baking is beautiful because I love the
the
richness.
intensity.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But the people who are like, my favorite chocolate is milk chocolate. You just want an excuse to have sugar, honey. Ma'am, that.
So, if you're not following along, the only real chocolate that exists is dark chocolate.
Correct. Because it's like that perfect balance. It's like,
It
ooh,
is.
slightly sweet. Ooh, a little bit bitter. Ooh, what's that little like
Yeah.
fruity note in the back?
Yeah.
Like, sit there and ooh. If you're one of those people who take a bite of your chocolate and you go nom 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 nom. No, you take a bite and you let it sit. Let it melt. Let it marinate your tongue.
Yes. I love
And,
this
and
when
just
the
like
chocolate is
enjoy
so
the
smooth.
experience.
When a chocolate is so smooth and it just melts in your mouth like
Yeah.
yo, that's so good.
And then the chocolates that have like orange in it or like sea salt.
Sea salt. Salted caramel. Okay, you guys. Sorry, we got two chocoholics talking about chocolate.
Yes, we do.
Apologies.
Ay, ay, ay.
In
Do
short,
you have
chocolate
a game,
deluxe.
Tegan, or
Yeah,
okay?
I got
should we look
a
into that?
blind ranking Christmas movies via
Perfect.
our TikTok filter.
Yeah.
Grazie.
So we'll see
It's
what it
out of
gives
10?
us. Yes, it's out of 10.
Remember
Okay.
when we screwed this up with the anime characters?
Yes.
Oh, you can't. You gotta have to have a head. I
Ugh, it
forgot.
was so sad.
Okay, the first one is the original Dr. Seuss How the Grinch Stole Christmas movie.
3.
I would say 3 or 2 even.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say 2, but I guess 3.
2. Okay. 2's a good
No,
one.
we can't say.
I don't know. I don't know what else is
I'm
coming
afraid it's
on
gonna be
here, so I'm
Hallmark
like,
movies, bro.
yeah, that's why I'm like,
But
do
if
we
it
need
does
to?
Polar Express,
Yeah, that
That's
might have to sit
1.
up at 1.
But then
yeah.
what would be 2 if Grinch is 3?
okay.
Like, are one of the Claus movies significantly better than the Grinch like that? Like,
I don't know.
ugh, but what if it throws in a Medea's Christmas? Because then I would be sad.
It won't.
Yo, you know that's not happening.
You can hope.
You can hope. Okay, do you want to
let's
throw
put
it at 3 to
then.
be safe, or just
2
put
or
it at
3?
2?
Just put it at 2. Put it at 2.
2?
Okay.
Let's just roll
Risk it for the
2 it
biscuit.
is. All right. Next is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh my god, I forgot about
We didn't
that.
I
even
forgot
talk
about that
about
movie. Yo, that movie went hard.
It's good.
That movie's
Put it at 3.
good.
Put it at 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we're still thinking Polar Express is above that.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay.
Watch it not give us Polar Express.
Yeah, I know, right? All right. Home Alone.
I can give this
6.
I'm going to throw this at 7 or 6.
7? Okay, 7's fine.
6 or
I'm fine
7.
with 7.
7 works.
7? Are you sure?
Yeah, 7.
Okay. All right. Christmas Vacation.
I've seen that picture. We don't know what it is, but I've never seen it. Like, I've never watched it.
I think I watched this with Noah's family last year.
Did you like it?
No.
Okay, 10.
She just say no.
10.
Yeah, okay. The Christmas with the Cranks? I don't even know this movie.
Ugh. I don't either. I've heard of it.
It has
9.
Tim
9?
Allen in it. And Jamie Lee Curtis? What the heck? I've never seen this movie.
9. It's an older
Started at
one.
9 since we haven't seen it, yeah. Okay, Elf. 8.
10.
Should say that
Gosh
for 10.
darn it.
Oh, no. If Christmas Vacation is the movie I watched with him last year, I promise you that's a 10.
Oh.
That's
Okay, 8,
insane.
12.
I have to
8 for
double check,
Elf.
though, if that was it. A Christmas Story. I feel like I've seen this before.
Christmas Story.
That sounds familiar.
I'm over here looking them up, man.
I wish I could show this to you guys.
But it doesn't pop up like that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's okay. We have phones too.
Oh, there. Can you see it?
1983. Oh, that
Oh,
kid
wait.
looks
Oh,
so
this one,
familiar.
Yeah, that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Why does this movie look
Yeah.
familiar?
Never seen it. But it
It
does
looks
look really
familiar for some
cute.
reason. But I can't recall the movie in my head. But should we just throw it at 6 then?
I
Yeah, sure.
suppose.
Okay. If this does not give us Polar Express, I'm going to be so mad.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. A Charlie Brown Christmas.
What
Yeah,
is left?
4.
We have 4.
Yeah.
4.
4? Okay.
It's a solid spot. So we have
Santa
1 and 5
Claus.
left. Oh no! But then, like, if it
I
doesn't
don't
give us
know what's
Polar
coming after
Express-
this. So it's like, do we put this at 1?
I almost feel
The
like we
problem
have
is
to.
this 1?
Because it's not, but like, I don't feel like Polar Express is even in this
I don't
filter.
think it's going
Dude,
to come
what else
up.
would they do?
I don't know. Guys, we gotta roll a dice.
There's no way the Polar Express is that niche. Like, that's crazy if it is.
it's not.
Fine, put it at 5.
Put it at
Let's
5?
get it at 5?
Roll
Okay.
the dice.
Okay.
Okay, 5 it is. Oh! Polar Express, guys!
One.
We got saved. We got saved.
We did.
Yes.
That was all you, Jasmine. That was all you. Solid. Okay.
I got
So our
you.
final list, based on blind ranking, is the Polar Express, then the Grinch, then Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, then A Charlie Brown's Christmas, then the Santa Claus, A Christmas Story, Home Alone, Elf, Christmas with the Cranks, and then I forgot what this is already called again.
Christmas Vacation.
Yeah,
Christmas Vacation. Thank you. I think our first
three
are solid.
Mhm.
I would maybe
Yeah.
switch Santa Claus and A Charlie Brown's Christmas.
Same.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
And then the rest of them I don't care about. So
And the rest-
Yeah, the rest I
Yeah,
don't really
fine.
care about.
Yeah. That was pretty good, you guys.
Much better than our
Yeah.
anime characters.
Much
This is true.
better.
That was
than
not
our
so
anime
good.
characters.
That was so sad.
That was bad.
That was a rip. That was an L. That was a big L. But we don't
Yeah.
talk about it. It's not like there's video evidence out there in the world.
No,
Make me
not at
cry.
all.
Like, gosh. Did some people dirty in that episode, man.
Yeah. Maybe that
It was
one will
okay.
have to get scrubbed from the record.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
Edit out.
Well, let us know if you agree with our opinions
Yes.
on these Christmas movies. Let us know if
Comments
there's a
what
Christmas
you-
movie hit and
Yes.
you were like,
Yeah, that we didn't talk
waiting for you to
about.
mention this one.
Yeah.
Let us know. We'll have to add it to our watch list.
Yeah, maybe
Mhm.
drop a few recipes that you
Ooh,
find
yes.
is a
Cookies.
must-have.
Preferably.
Yeah, preferably cookies because they're good.
They are good.
And if
They all
white
love our
chocolate's
sweet.
your favorite chocolate,
Get out of the chat.
get out or go try some.
Keep
chocolate.
listening, but get out
Go
of the
try
chat.
some real chocolate, please.
Try some
Trust
and let us
me, it
know
tastes better.
what happens. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Otherwise, happy holidays.
Happy
Yes.
holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Don't forget to feel so thankful. Make sure to give a little more this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't be a Grinch.
Or Scrooge.
And you'll hear us before the new year.
Yes.
You sure will.
Mwah.
We know you'll miss us.
Yes, you will.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. See you all next week.
Peace out.